A Northglenn community is facing growing safety concerns tonight surrounding two mental health transitional living homes. Your Adams County reporter, Gabriela Vidal, has been following this for 2 years for us. The homes are meant to help people gain independence, but city and state leaders are making changes as neighbors, we know, hear about new incidents, Gabby.
Yeah, and a lot of people want to see changes to the area, particularly when it comes to safety. One of the biggest concerns residents shared was initial fear that there were no safeguards in place to prevent sex offenders who qualified for these mental health beds from living there. Now, both the city of Northglenn and leaders of the state legislature have drafted legislation to ensure those safeguards are in place and are also asking the state to come together to improve safety. A community on edge over these two homes in Northglenn.
I absolutely feel less safe.
A fear dating back to 2024, when residents and city leaders first discovered the Colorado Department of Human Services would turn these two properties into Level 1 mental health transitional living homes. Level 1 homes serve as a pathway for people with mental health conditions to transition back into society in a less restrictive setting. There are services within the facility and restrictions from possessing drugs and weapons, but residents can come and go as needed, and there is no timeline for when a person can leave the program.
I feel less secure than I did 2 years ago. I actually started carrying mace on me just because I did feel unsafe just walking my dog in my own neighborhood.
A goal to help close the gap in mental health beds across the state that city leaders say needs more oversight.
There's a lot of vulnerability in that area, right? I have across the street from this facility, there are a lot of single moms with kids. And then next door to that, I have a lot of seniors also. And then right down the street is the elementary school.
Northglenn Police Chief James May says in the last 2 years, there have been roughly 74 calls for service to the transitional living homes. In one incident on January 7th this year, police say a person living in the home stabbed another resident, and the two officers who responded. Fortunately, everyone survived.
We have some violent individuals that is living in this house, and I'm shocked that they're being placed in a Level 1 facility.
The Colorado Department of Human Services says since that incident, they've made safety changes to the Northglenn facilities, including randomized contraband searches in rooms and implementing curfews. But it won't be until July this year those enforcement changes are adopted to the mental health transitional living program statewide.
I live about a 5-minute walk from the facility. I've noticed a large increase of unhoused community being at Webster Lake due to people that leave this facility that are unable to retain a residence after they leave, which has increased a lot of the drug activities.
The city says they hope to work with DHS to improve accountability and oversight, but also prevent one fear that's haunted them since the beginning.
We worked collaboratively with the state, and we did receive sort of a gentleman's agreement for 2 years that they would not place registered sex offenders at the site. That 2 years is up, and so we have been actively working behind the scenes to pass solid legislation that would make this a permanent thing.
City leaders have drafted that legislation to discuss it with DHS leaders. DHS leaders tell CBS Colorado there are no plans to change the existing policy of these homes to include sex offenders. Quote, public safety is the department's top concern, and we continue to prioritize delivery of services to individuals in a way that supports both their continued well-being as well as community safety. And the city of Northglenn says they're planning on scheduling a town hall for residents to also voice their concerns about the transitional living homes and hope to have members of DHS and state leaders there. Karen, we'll hope to follow this more closely as it develops.
Yeah, be great to have that meeting where everybody can get together and listen to each other, right? Hopefully come up with some ideas. Gabby, thank you. Gabby, of course, is your Adams County reporter. Your story, important to her. She wants to tell it. You can reach out on our tip sign, 303-863-TIPS, and you can always email your reporter at cbs.com.